Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. We finally have some time to get some work done on our boat. Today guys, I'm going to be sharing with you on how to do the fairing on the boat. Now we don't really have fairing compound available here on the market, so I tend to mix my own fairing compound, and it's actually simple to do. All you need is of course epoxy resin. I am using Pioneer laminating epoxy. This is a slow cure epoxy compared to the one I'm using, which is a quick dry epoxy. We need to make sure it's a slow cure epoxy and it's rated for marine use. To complete the mixture, I add these microspheres. Just mix these two guys into a peanut butter consistency and spread it like butter on the boat.
So how do we mix it? Well, normally I would use a 16/0 cup, mix 100 ml of part A and 50 ml of part B. Do take note that this epoxy is a 2:1 mixing ratio, which means that some other epoxy resins might have a different mix ratio. After that, you gently add microspheres to the mix until you get the consistency of peanut butter. Just make sure it's spreadable and easy to work with. I use a metal spreader. You can use anything you like as long as you're comfortable with it. You might be wondering why it has a yellow color. Well, that's because I added a little bit of resin colorant, or some shops call it a toner. Don't worry guys, I will add a link to the video description in case you're wondering where to buy this stuff. Now, why use fairing compound on a boat? A fairing compound is used to smooth out the imperfections on a boat. It creates an even surface. It's usually applied over fiberglass or other materials to fill dips, bumps, and seams before painting or finishing. So when we use fairing compound guys, there are some benefits. One is that you will have a smooth surface. It gives the boat a professional and polished look. The second one is that it has a better performance. So a smooth hull reduces drag, helping the boat move faster and more efficiently. And lastly, of course, is paint adhesion. It ensures paint or coatings stick better and last longer. So somebody asked me, is it necessary? Can you skip the fairing? Yes, if you are okay with a rougher look. I mean, it's just looking like a bunch of plywood being epoxied together, then yeah, you can skip it. Speed and hydrodynamics aren't really critical for you, like you have designed the boat to be a really slow boat, then you can skip the fairing. And finally, if your construction is already smooth and precise. However, for me, skipping the fairing might result in higher drag, less efficiency, and of course less durable finish. For a better performing professional looking boat, I highly advise that fairing is worth the effort, and it's not really that hard to achieve, and it's not really that hard to do. But for simple functional small boats, you can skip it if appearance and performance aren't really a priority for you. So this is how I do fairing guys. So just use some metal spreaders and slowly work your way. The difficult part is probably the 90 degrees application that you have to do on the walls of the boat. So alright, I guess that's it for this video, and I hope you learned something. Do me a favor and click like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.